Saved! Saved! Completely saved! Game is huge! To the moon, boys! To the moon! Completely saved! Woo! We made it, boys! Holy shit! Best MMO on the market, hands down! Alright, guys. It's here. Global Lab Update, August 23rd, 2024. And we have a lot to talk about because this is a huge update. They delayed it an hour, actually. It actually came out an hour later than it was supposed to.
Sorrel14 just resubscribed for 11 months.
You understand that the United Nations was on Tuesday evening. This came out Friday morning. So usually we see the response to the UN podcast in the global app
No
patch.
copium here, surely don't bust my balls, Jay.
Okay. Usually we see the UN response somewhere in the GLab patch. They don't necessarily, they never explicitly say it.
BigLean187 just
But
resubscribed for 7 months.
Usually there's changes in the global lab patch that reflect what we were talking about on the global lab. I mean, in the United Nations. Now, that being said, in the United Nations, we talked about some big things. We talked about needing global releases for things and how important global releases, okay, very important. We talked about balance changes for things like Shy and Berserker, right? We talked about PvE staleness, right? We talked about progression, like and how crappy that is right now. Sorry guys, let's move that over a little bit there. And we also talked about, and this is something that not too many people care about, but a decent amount. So I talked about PvP and the state of PvP and the fact that Node Wars and open world PvP are in kind of a horrendous state at its current moment. Now, all that being said, I'm not expecting, so guys, you're not expecting for a miracle on the global lab patch 2 days later, okay? Like they can't, there's a limit to what they can do. What I'm looking for and what we are looking for as a community here is an acknowledgement that they have up or direct changes to the game in the direction that we would like to see them go, right? Like at least the first few changes, like boom, right there, okay? And I'll admit, I was doubtful. I was like, dude, is it time to look at being another MMO creator? What's going on here? What do I gotta do? I don't want to leave BDO. And I'll say, but by the time I got finished reading these global lab updates I'm about to go through with you guys here, pretty confident we're gonna have a better game on our hands, guys. This is a positive thing. The changes in these G labs are a good thing. Good thing. Okay. So we're gonna go through these one at a time. We're gonna talk about what they mean for the game. All right. You'll notice that on this right side of your screen, that scroll bar is pretty small. We have not had a global lab patch this big in a really, really long time. Okay, just hasn't happened. Furthermore, just before the G Labs went live, we saw this little number went live on Twitter. Okay, so Land of the Morning Light Seoul is coming out on September 12th, 2024 for the West. And I'll admit, I got zero enjoyment out of seeing this. Did anyone else just, I was like, yeah, I don't care. Okay, this is not like I saw the reaction that Korea had to it. I was like, nope, that is not what I want to see. I don't give a damn. It's 2-day content. It's got like the main quest and it's got the sovereign weapons, right? Like that. We need something better. This is not enough. I was like, if this is all that's in this patch, it's cooked. It's over. Fortunately, it is not over. Okay. So the first thing we're going to go through, class changes. For some reason, they feel insistent on taking care of 200% BSR. Does anyone give a shit? I mean, like, honest to God. All right. The classes affected by this overhaul include Awakening Warrior, Suck Ranger, Suck Sork, Awakening Berserker, Suck and Awakening Tamer, Suck and Awakening Valkyrie, Awakening Witch, Awakening Wizard, Suck Maewa, Awakening Kuno, Suck DK, Suck Striker, Suck Mystic, Suck and Awakening Lon, and Awakening Guardian. While we initially aimed to release these changes sooner, additional optimization was necessary to ensure the Black Spirit Rage 200% skill could be used more frequently and effectively in various scenarios. We appreciate your patience and understanding regarding this delay. Literally no one asked for this update. So if it's delayed, no one cares. That's insane. Alongside the overall, we have also adjusted the damage output for the Black Spirit Rage 200%. Skills came across all classes in PvP. Succession Berserker, which was overwhelmingly powerful, has been nerfed. Guys, I haven't been able to accomplish much with my influence in BDO, but I'm taking that W right there. Oh God, bro, that feels good. So like, number one, some of this you could say is a complete coincidence, right? Like, for example, what is a direct result of the UN podcast? What's a direct result of Divios, right? And his video, and what is just kind of a coincidence? I would say that Land of the Morning Light Part 2 coming out on September 12th has nothing to do with the UN podcast. I think that that was probably planned, and they just were like, okay, we'll go ahead and release it. Okay. But this, that I think does have something to do with it. Because they were buffing Berserker until like a patch ago, right? Like they just kept buffing it. It just kept getting better and better. It is obnoxious, right? And then all of a sudden, bam, nerfs. So we'll see what the nerfs. September 12th, yeah, September 12th. This adjustment serves as a benchmark for balancing the damage output for other classes to minimize disparities. For PvE, all classes have received a significant damage boost. Additionally, the damage reduction debuff during the skill has been removed. Wait. Additionally, the speed reduction debuff during skill use has been removed, and the cooldown has been reduced from 30 minutes to 20 minutes. Okay, so the 200% Berserker, or I mean, like 200% are now 20-minute cooldown. This cooldown can be further changed according to PvP circumstances after the live update. We've put a lot of consideration into these changes that no one asked for, and we hope that the revamped Black Spirit 200% will be more versatile and enjoyable for adventurers. All right, so guys, I'm not really gonna speculate. Like, they're gonna throw a lot of damage numbers at you in this patch. Okay, what you need to understand as a player is the damage numbers mean nothing until we see how much damage it actually does on live servers. Okay, that's what matters. All right, so we're not gonna talk too much about the damage numbers. What we are gonna talk about is the fact that the cooldown has changed from 30 to 20 minutes. That's kind of a big deal. We're gonna watch and see what each of the 200% looks like. This looks like the Awakening Berserker, or Awakening Warrior. Oh no, it's garbage. Oh no. Oh God. How much development time went into this, bro? That shit's fucking garbage. Look how long it takes to cast, bro. Like, here, I'll make it big so that everybody can see it in the video. That at the end, I think right there was the 200%. That is, yeah, that's a little rough. Here's Succession Ranger Descending Current. Oh, this could be huge. actually might be useful. Oh, probably not, but still better than the warrior. Not rock bottom. Let's look at Succession Sork. Let's take a look at this. Wait! Wait, are we Sork mains now? Wait a minute, bro. Are we Sork mains now? Yo, that looks so cool. Yo, dude, that looks so good. That looks so sick. Oh man, that looks good. Yo, the Sork one's actually juiced. Awakening Berserker.
It's Fluctuate just resubscribed
Maybe
for
we missed
21
it.
months. What did I miss? Did they save the game?
Well-
Huffs copium.
Wait, so you're telling me Sork got this, and the Zerkers, the Awakening Berserker's like, oh baby, suck Zerkers, so f***ing crazy. Look at that Sork. Here we go, baby. Let's that shit's f***ing garbage, bro. I mean, like, I bet it's actually useful. On its super armor all the way through. It could be useful. It could be useful. It just doesn't look that cool. Could be useful. Could be useful. Yeah, the Sork one looks way cooler. And I'll be honest with you, we're not here. 200% are not practical. I don't care what the developers are doing with it. They're just nuking the PvP. Guys, PvP damage reduction 90%. Just so that we're all aware of what's going on here. The PvP damage reduction on all these skills is 90%. Okay? These are not meant to do any amount of damage. Okay? It's really just like how cool it looks. Like, honest to God. Okay. Tamers. Okay. Yo! Wait. Tamer's good in large scale? Wait, hold up. Suck Tamer, large scale PvP? Holy shit. That looks so good. Let's look at Awakening Tamer, hold up. Oh no, she's retarded. Oh no. Okay, so we're all playing Succession Tamer then. Oh, that's tragic, bro. How does Succession... Look at Succession. Successions is so much cooler. Successions is so much better. The AoE is huge. Like, the skill looks badass as f***. And then you get to Awaken, he's just this limp dick. Look at this shit. Yeah, that's just garbage. All right, Valkyrie, suck Valkyrie. Suck Valkyrie's been waiting for a good 200% to match her Awakening rival for years. Hopefully, Succession Valkyrie got some good use out of this one. Okay. In terms of visuals, I'm going to give it an 8 because the giant sword at the end saved it. Right? It was garbage until we saw the sword. Complete dog water until we saw the sword. The sword saved it. Sword saved it. Yeah, it's like a Demacia, right? But like the rest of it is like, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a mid out of 10. Overall, mid out of 10. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Here's Awakening Valkyrie. We want this to be objectively worse, guys. We want this to be objectively worse than Succession because Awakening Valkyrie already has a really good 100%. Let's take a look at this Awakening Valkyrie, guys. It's so much better than Succession. Successions is so
Danny's
much worse.
1235 just resubscribed for 2 months.
That's so good. That's so good. Look how cool it is.
Savvy Ray's just resubscribed for 2 months.
And it's
Waiting.
useful because you're an iframe. You can't get grabbed out of it. That's actually so good. What the? Oh, wow, dude. Let's watch him over time. Yo, that looks so much fun to use, bro. Oh my God. Is it a vacuum? Hold on. Is it a vacuum? Hold on, let me see this. I'm gonna translate this real quick, guys. I speak Korean. I don't speak Korean. I now speak Korean. Okay. And Valkyrie flies into the air, going to after condensing the power into land siege, purifies the earth. Purifies the earth. Okay. Hold on. When using the skill, all attack power, cast speed, armor, knock down
Ninja
on last
Bunny's
hit.
10000 just resubscribed for 2 months.
It is not a vacuum. I repeat, it is not a vacuum. Not according to the Google translation. Which, as we all know, is literally better than the game translators for Black Desert. It is a vacuum? It says it? Are you sure? Where? Lightning strike. Black spirit ray. Shield struck down on those donuts turtles. Yeah, there's... Where's the say vacuum at? Doesn't say it anywhere. The opponent is pulled in? Oh! They made the text smaller. I apologize. I apologize. It is a vacuum. Holy shit. It's a vacuum and an ult in one skill, and she's iframed. And she's iframed. Guys, this is going to vacuum you in. And she's an iframe, so you can't stop it. And it does more damage. Bam! That is insane. 95% PvP damage reduction. Watch it still do more than the 100%, bro. Watch that shit do more than the 100%. All right, what's this? Awakening Witch, baby. Okay. Following the Valkyrie performance, I have high hopes. Okie dokie. Okay. Okay. All right. Yo. Bam. Dude, it's like an exploding sun. I love it. I love it, chat. That's my main. That's mine. That's mine! Yo, that looks so good! It looks like a supernova. That looks so cool, bro. Awakening Wizard. I'm so glad I play Witch. I'm so glad I play. Look at his arms. Look at this dude's. This dude's going down the log plume at Disney. Look at his. Smile for the camera. Woo! Yeah! Oh my god, bro. Touchdown! That's right, dude. I love it, bro. Praise the sun. Yo, May with Succession. Let's see what the version's got.
Splash, I was taking a bath.
Russia's Tar
That's
just
right.
resubscribed for 3 months.
Okay, so let's see what the version's got, guys. More chastity. Net 2? Garbage. Kuno, please get something good for Awakening Kuno. Okay. Kuno? Frosty? Kuno mains rise up? Wait, that looks so good. That looks so good. What the f? Bro, the Sauce Chakram looks so sick, bro. The one Awakening Kuno chat box. Oh my god, bro. It looks so good. Frosty said the end sucks. Frosty doesn't know anything. Look how cool it looks. That looks so good. Dark Knight Succession. Here we go. Here's with the real versions. Okay. No fake versions in here. Let's see what they got. That is completely useless in PvP. But if that wasn't super cool. That is completely useless, but that was sick. And that's what's important for Dark Knight. The screenshots are gonna go so hard, guys. The screenshots for this skill are gonna go so hard. Look at this. Bam! Bam! Oh my god, I'm so wet right now. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, it helps that you can watch this from the spectate screen. Because you're already dead. It's awesome. Succession Striker. God, I hope it's garbage. God, I hope it's garbage. I hope it's complete garbage. That's the worst one yet. That's that's the worst. Let's watch it again. Let's do it again. Do it again. Do it again. That's oh, I'm gonna ult you. Oh, yeah. In 3 seconds, then you're gonna see. Oh shit, he moved. Damn, bro, that's crazy, bro. Suck Mystic. I hope this one's really good. I hope this one's really good. Mystic Mommy. Yeah, it's below average. Below average. It's not as bad as Strikers, but like, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. Lond, Cymbidium. This is one of her primary skills too. Honestly, the best looking skill that Lon has, still worse than every Dark Knight skill. But the best looking skill that Succession Lon has. Undoubtedly. The rest of them look like crap. It's okay. No one's ever gonna use that. But like, yeah, below average. Awakening Lon, Black Spirit Tailspin. Now, Awakening Lon is truly only played if you like how hot Lon is, but you also want cool effects. So, Succession Lon is played if you like how hot Lon is and you don't care about effects. So like, yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. There it is. I like that. That one's pretty good. I'm giving that one a 7. I'm giving that one a 7. I like that. That's sick. That's sick. Still useless, but really cool. Awakening Guardian, Black Spirit, Fireborn Rupture. Well, she doesn't have the coolest skill names. Hold up. Wait, where was the 200? That's just God Incinerator. A bitch just used God Incinerator. What are we talking about right now? You put a bird on it. This took you 6 months? Holy shit, at least Succession Striker got a new skill. You know what I mean? Awakening Guardian literally bought the same skill she's been using for years. Oh no, dude. And we saved the worst for last. The Awakening Guardian. That's the worst one. Suck Striker be damned. At least it was a new skill, bro. Awakening Musa, where you're already way too good. Shut the fuck up. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna look at the damage numbers, guys. None of these damage numbers matter. We won't know until it comes to life. Oh my god, thank god I'm not reading all this. This is insane. This is just nonsense. Okay, so this is just Black Spirit skills. Black Spirit, Black Spirit, Black Spirit. Okay, Berserker. Very importantly, we talked about how Succession Berserker worldwide on the UN podcast 2 days ago was the strongest class in the game. And up until last patch, Berserker just kept receiving buffs. Then, out of nowhere, Berserker starts getting nerfs on the global labs. This is no coincidence. With today's patch, Succession Berserker has been nerfed. They're just saying it. They're just saying it. Although we made some adjustments a few weeks ago, we buffed it. We missed certain aspects of the results that resulted in Berserkers being far stronger than intended. In the previous patch, we aimed to balance Berserker by tweaking his defensive capabilities through super armor while reducing his overall sustainability. Yeah, okay, bud. However, this inadvertently made Berserker more resilient than planned. Oh, who could have predicted this? What? And the absence of stamina restriction on movement skills, unlike other classes, only worsened the issue. No shit. We sincerely apologize for any frustration it may have caused to fight these unstoppable forces as completely movable objects. These agents in the matrix that we've been fighting since the DR patch 2 months ago. To address these concerns, today's patch brings several adjustments. We have focused on reducing excessive freedom of movement and the unintended resilience in certain situations. Prime Fearsome Tyrant's DP increase effect has been changed to DP 30 for 10 seconds. Additionally, Lava Piercer, Predatory Hunt will now... Oh, Lava Piercer and Predatory Hunt now
Choice will
consume
quit
stamina.
the game if they nerf it this hard.
No, he won't. Choice is going to be playing this game in diapers. We apologize once again for any inconvenience caused by our oversight, and we promise to swiftly address other classes that also require urgent improvements. Is anyone else feeling kind of good about the UN podcast right now? I'm feeling better. You know, I'm feeling a little bit better. Like, yeah, it's not enough. I'll be honest with you. If this was all they changed, I would be mad. But this is like we're tiptoeing. We're tiptoeing towards better, right? Like it does make me feel like, okay, so like they heard us. We're turning a little bit. Let's see what else they have in this patch. You know what I mean? So, Black Spirit, Prime, Raging Thunder. Okay, so this is just Black Spirit stuff. The skill demonstrations for the following skills have been modified to reflect their actual effects. No one cares. All defense increase effects from Fearsome Tyrants have been changed from 40 for 20 seconds to 30 for 10 seconds. Big nerf. Big nerf on Fearsome Tyrant right there. The activation condition for the following skills has been changed from consuming Fighting Spirit to consuming Stamina. Woo! Lava Piercer, one of us, one of us, one of us, one of us. Lava Piercer consumes 200 stamina. Prime Lava Piercer, 250 stamina. Predatory Hunt, 250 stamina. Stamina consumption of the following skills has been changed. Shake Off consumes 200 to 100 stamina. Let's go! Welcome! I don't know how it went this long, bro. Bro, I don't even feel like this is that bad. I feel like they will have to actually like manage their movement skills like the rest of us, right? They'll have to manage their movement skills like we all have been doing for years. But aside from that, they're still just as tanky as they were before. You know what I mean? It's not like they're losing like protections or they're losing tankiness value. Like they lost some DP on Fearsome Tyrant. Okay, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? What up, Slacker? How you doing? I think that this is a fair nerf. I think it's absolutely what they should be looking at. This is good. This is good. This is a W. I don't think it kills Berserker by any means. I think it helps bring them down to be a little bit more normal. How you doing, Kendaya? I like the first time chatter Giga Chad. Yeah, I like that one more. These are just Black Spirit. Dark Knight, Black Spirit. Okay, nothing. Okay, here we go. Black Shrine Soul Party. Okay, so here's the party content for Land of the Morning Light Part 2, guys. And this is the big part of the update that I really do want to focus on for a few minutes, as I do feel that the UN podcast had a direct influence over what we're about to read here. The Black Shrine 2 Soul Edition has been added to the global labs in this update. Unlike the original Black Shrine format, Black Shrine 2 is designed as a co-op boss battle for 5 adventurers. 4 types of bosses have been added to start with. The Blue-Clad Youth, where teamwork is required to solve various trials. Uturi, whose commands soybean and red bean soldiers, pardon the translation, and targets individual players with his slingshot. Jingwei, who provides a powerful fire spectacle, and the mighty Bulgasol. Some may have already experienced these bosses during quests. However, they have been completely revamped for Black Shrine 2, so expect a greater challenge. In Black Shrine 2, you can use your personal gear. Due to this, the existing Sun, Moon's, Earth auras will be utilized differently. Choosing Sun will be dangerous for quick subjugation and can be used for rankings, while Moon aura helps ensure your survival during combat the more you use them. Lastly, the number of Earth auras you possess by the selected adventurers increases the number of resurrections and retries when failing to break the boss mechanics. The difficulty is categorized into normal with a recommended AP of 300 and difficult with a recommended AP of 330. Wow, that's really high. Guys, that's sheet AP. That's sheet AP. Wow, so very challenging. Very challenging. Boss mechanic difficulties have been designed to not be as challenging when compared to the LVH Araxium, but understanding their mechanics will be necessary when challenging the bosses for the first time. Each of the 4 bosses have their own unique charm, so we hope that the adventurers are able to enjoy different styles of battle with your guild members or friends. I'll be honest with you, the fact that they're comparing it to LVH Araxian is not good. People can just ignore the mechanics and just kill LVH Araxian. I wish they would just jack it up and make it impossibly difficult. Really, really hard. Because it also makes it harder to figure out. It makes it like cooler, in my opinion. I mean, that's what people want from this kind of content. Okay, this is the important paragraph. A total of 3 other bosses are still being prepared, which includes Choyong, Dark Bongwong, and the main villain of Seoul, and we are planning to introduce them on the official server on September 12th. The update on September 12th will not only include these new bosses, but will also include the global release of Land of the Morning Light Seoul. We appreciate your patience and anticipation. Thank you. This is unprecedented in Black Desert history. Every single player that has played BDO for a long time knows Korea gets it, then we get it. Korea gets it, then we get it. Especially when it comes to expansion content like this. Korea got all the boss splits first too. Korea got the expansion and the boss splits before we did. Okay? This time, they release the expansion, something happens, and they pivot. And so suddenly, because see, it's ready. You guys will notice that this content is ready to be released. And they are holding it for the rest of us. Normally, they just release this shit on Korea. Korea's already got it at this point. It's coming out in this coming patch with Korea. They're going to get it. But this time, they're waiting to release it until all of us have Land of the Morning Light Part 2, and we will all get it together. You said today he was disappointed. Shut the f up. Like, shut up. What are we talking about? Disappointed. World of Warcraft play. Let me just.
A 1 month delay from Korea is the quickest turnaround we've ever seen. Obviously, we wanted way sooner, but this is a big step in the right direction.
Biseptimus Prime showed me this, and it actually tickled me. You guys ready for this? Listen to this.
You're not getting early access. You're paying to avoid getting late access. Blizzard is doing this too with the War Within. Where does it say? Where does it say? It doesn't say it. Am I not seeing it? Why am I not seeing it? Oh, God. Wait, that's in the big edition?
As we discussed a few months ago, with the War Within expansion, Blizzard decided to implement
This is the unimportant part, although I agree with it. Nobody cares.
one of the most idiotic changes one could possibly imagine. If you want to play WoW on launch like every other expansion for the past 20 years, you'll need to pay $40 extra. On Dragonflight's expansion launch,
Dragonflight, available to everyone. 800k viewers in the Twitch category.
WoW's Twitch section broke 800k viewers, and everyone could play on launch. Today on the War Within's launch, the WoW section barely broke 200k and people are pissed.
Early access really destroyed the early expansion.
First time? 3 days. 3 days. That's what they're upset about. They're upset that they got the expansion 3 days later. Look at the response from the World of Warcraft community. Okay? 3 days. You merely adopted the dark. We were born in it. Molded by it.
Expansion hype for me.
Feels like the two separate releases killed the hype of this expansion for me.
The best things of an expansion are normally the beginning when the hype is greatest, but splitting the community up for a quick buck has killed that.
I truly hope.
Damn! Crazy comments.
Those extra $40 from a bunch of suckers were worth it, Blizz. Just the advertisement damage is monumental, and it goes to show one more time how they truly have no idea why players come back every expansion on launch day.
No way.
Actually fixed.
No way they fixed it. Get out of here, guys! Get away! Run away, boys! Go over here! Go over here!
Scatter!
Get them!
Scatter! Roach out! Roach out! I'm just saying, this is the first time in the history of BDO that we have gotten a global release on a very important piece of content like this. We got mmorpg together, but that was like after like Boss Blitz release, the expansion release, everything then, and then like they released only mmorpg worldwide, and that was it. And then after that, it's been nothing. This is a really big piece of content to be releasing worldwide, and it opens the opportunity, guys, for world firsts. It opens the opportunity for hype. It opens the opportunity for more world releases. Huge W. This is a big win. This is a big win. Like, this is a win. I'm very happy. This is a step in the right direction, like a full-on step in the right direction, right? So we have the Berserker nerfs. Okay, we're tiptoeing. Sure, this is a good thing, but like, okay. The global releases should also help us be able to reach Cope, I know. But for mmorpg too, and other global releases that they've done in the past, whenever they do a global release, they listen to the feedback globally, like the old Node War system, not the one that we have currently. They're not listening to anyone for that one. But the previous Node War system, they listen, like they gave it to all of us at the same time again. And then they listened to us. Like, okay, well, we'll adjust here and there. We said we didn't like it, but like they did adjust some things here and there. They listen a lot better when it releases globally. Because like then everyone's giving feedback and they're like, okay, yeah, sure. Right? This is a good step in the right direction for the game. This is not enough for me to say, okay, that's it. They've saved everything. All right, guys, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and send it. We're fine. But this is a big step for good faith. This is a big step for good faith. Like a global release on big content like this is a big deal. The Berserker nerfs are a big deal. This is a win. EA is like a dog.
Does this mean I should buy a bunch of pearls now?
No. Okay, so moral of story, this is a big step in the right direction. This is not going to save the game long term. However, it will stop the bleeding. Right? I think that a couple changes like this show good faith to the community. They show, okay, we're willing to listen a little bit, right? It's a step in the right direction. It'll stop the bleeding. Unless you're a PvP player. In which case you're still hemorrhaging. But that's fine. No one gives a shit about PvPers anyway. Content that allows you to challenge the boss of Land in the Morning Light, Party Black Shrine, Huang Wei has been added. So this is just what they look like, guys. We don't know anything about them. Is he bald? Is that why he's wearing the cap? No, he's got sideburns. He's got sideburns. He's got sideburns. We're good. Man, I had sex in game before I had it in real life. It's bullshit, man. Well, at least it doesn't look like Norelio's kid, though. That shit's crazy. This one looks pretty badass. This one looks pretty badass. Yeah, so this is the Sun, Moon, Earth. We're not even gonna really read too much about this, guys. I know it seems really interesting, but we're not gonna have really anything. It looks like they drop all the demos and then all the new reforged, like the stones and stuff, like the crystals. Cool. Guild League ranked season. Hey guys, we forgot to enable it last time. Don't worry, PvP is saved, guys. It's saved. Can't do Guild League if there are no guilds. The regular season of Guild League is about to begin. In the previous Guild League, there were several areas that needed improvement. Thanks to the feedback from our adventurers, we were able to gradually make improvements and successfully conclude the season. We extend our gratitude to all the guilds and adventurers who enjoyed the previous season, and we are committed to making the regular season more enjoyable for everyone. I'm gonna keep it a buck. As hype as it is that Guild League is coming back, I think that the hype is completely destroyed given the current state of PvP in Black Desert. I think that the previous Guild League was really hype because like people were kind of fed up with the old systems, but like there were still a lot of PvP guilds, you know what I mean? And like there were a lot of people willing to try Guild League. Now the scene is completely destroyed and there's no one else left to do Guild League. So like even if they change it and they buff the rewards and stuff, there's just no one left. Like what do you want people to get excited about, right? Like there's just no one left to PvP. This regular season of Guild League comes with a few changes. The most significant update includes the matchmaking score brackets, resurrection methods, and enhanced rewards. Yeah, we love Guild League. It's the best PvP game mode that Black Desert has. I'm not even capping right now. It's better than Siege. It's better than Node Wars. It's better than AOS, in my opinion. It's better than AOA, certainly. It's definitely better than Red Battlefield. right? And I think it's also better than Where Are the Roses? I like being able to coordinate with my guild members. Previously, guilds with scores of 1801 were all matched together. That was really smart. Yeah, that was really smart, guys. Whoever the coded that is a genius. Yeah, that was really, really intelligent to do. That way, if anybody ever got above 1801, they were automatically fighting Digital Cho and Corrupt. That's brilliant. Which led to some dissatisfaction as the number of high-scoring guilds increased. Now the maximum score has been raised to 3801, and the brackets beyond 1801 have been further subdivided. I don't understand why that couldn't happen in the middle of the season last time, but okay, sure. Additionally, there were instances in the previous season where players would deliberately avoid resurrecting. Yeah, because you're getting farmed. To address this, the rules have been changed so that players are automatically resurrected after a certain period. Get your ass back in there! Zethian needs his kills! Rewards have been significantly enhanced to make the content more meaningful for both guilds and individuals. Notably, guilds that achieve first and third place will receive 400 billion in guild funds. 400 billion! Holy shit! That's like 3 billion a player after tax! Out of here. You play the whole season, you get 3 billion silver. You gotta play for hundreds of hours. What the fuck are we talking about? Add a 0. Like, on God, add a 0. Along with the colored titles and bonus items. Never mind, it's fun. Never mind, I've completely reconsidered. Colored titles and bonus items to ensure they're duly honored. Okay, the colored titles are juiced. We'll take the colored titles. W. Can you imagine Reassembled getting a colored title because there's no one left in the PvP scene and we take first in Guild League? Easiest titles of our lives, guys. While 400 billion silver may seem substantial, it doesn't. It has been generously set so that taxes to considered a guild member. Oh, so it's still going to be taxed. Okay, sweet. Awesome. So you're going to lose 100 billion. Nice. Moreover, new battlefields, including the area in front of, I'm not even going to try Palace, have been added to make the experience even more enjoyable. Oh, and during the second season of Guild League, we're also preparing a new update of Arena of Solaire. Oh, that's good. So they're already preparing the new season of Arena of Solaire. Okay, good. We've received feedback of the previous Arena of Solaire, which lasted only a month. It was too short and had room for improvement. Based on your suggestions, we aim to further develop Arena of Solaire. Arena of Solaire was designed to help newcomers to PvP by focusing on everyone using the same equipment, and 3-person teams for less stressful combat, so 3v3 capped combat to help new players. While we will maintain this pure approach, we are also preparing an evil approach. I like that they called this one pure. The translation is literally pure, as in chaste, okay? As in simply good approach. We are also preparing to support additional modes using the Arena of Solaire system, making it evil. For example, there will be a mode for those who want to purely prove their skills in 1v1 combat. Okay, I'll lay it out there like this. This is gonna get memed out like crazy. I can't wait for the memes to come out. This is gonna be juice. This is gonna be juice. 1v1 combat in BDO is kind of a joke. Okay. Unless both players have 5 attack speed and 5 move speed. If both players only have 4 attack speed and 1 move speed, the fight is not what we agreed upon, and it needs to be reset, guys. That's why 1v1 combat is a complete joke in PvP. It needs to be completely standardized, okay? Completely standardized. El Cozio, thanks for the Prime sub, but I appreciate that. God, I'm sorry, I just couldn't help it. I just couldn't help myself. It was right there. It was low-hanging fruit. Jesus Christ, bro. I couldn't help it. Okay, so realistically though, 1v1 combat's a joke. A lot of people are gonna meme on this, but I think this is a win. I think this is good. I know that, oh my god, it's a joke, blah, blah, blah. It's not like a super serious game mode, guys. Not everyone's gonna be able to do this. Shies can't do this. You know, Awakening Witches can't do this. Dark Knights really can't do this very well, right?
Prios underscore cheered X100.
There are a lot of players that
Is
really
EOS
like this.
1v1 the fight we agreed on, or do we need to 01 bozo someone?
Right. I think that this is fine. I think it's fine that they launch a system like that, because like it doesn't take very many people to queue, right? And like it's really easy to kind of just like throw people together in a matchmaking system. I don't really think this is a bad thing. I don't think it's going to be crazy competitive. I don't think that people are going to take it super seriously. Let's be honest, it's BDO, right? 1v1's a joke. You get a striker versus a DK, it doesn't matter how good the DK is, right? Like, you're just dead. It doesn't matter, right? And a mode where players can compete using their personally customized equipment. So 3v3 uncapped, guys. Okay? 3v3 uncapped. We are thinking of naming the new game mode I'm just being honest. All right? That's just where that shit's gonna be. Like, do you have a shy? No? Have a nice day. Okay? Unless they change shy, which I did not see any changes for in the above patch, that mode's gonna tank. Okay? This sounds super good. I think this is an objective W. I think it's amazing to have a competitive 3v3 game mode where people can use their own gear. It's missing two very important things. One, shy is a serious problem. And if you don't have a shy, you lose by default. You just lose. Okay. Two, it doesn't have a spectate feature, so no one can watch how good you are. Or watch you use your gear. So nobody cares. Okay. So like, there's no way to really make content or hype it up in the way that you're supposed to. The reason PvPers love like ranked competitive PvP is that they're able to advertise it to the world. Okay. Look how good I am. Right? It doesn't matter how good you are if no one can see you being good. All right. Now, I mean, think about our best PvPers. All right. Like their biggest goal in life is to let people see them being good at PvP. This is how it works. All right. Like that's what PvPers truly want. They want video evidence that they can shit on another player because they're just that good. Right? It's just obnoxious. All right, later Tater Chief Dragon. So like, I think that Shy needs a complete rework if they're gonna do this, or it needs to be toned down if they're gonna do this. And I think that they need the spectate feature. Otherwise, the mode's just gonna be who has the best Shy. That's it. Like it's gonna be a joke because the top 100 is all it's just gonna be like 15 Shies in the top 100. Honestly, 25. It's not even gonna be a question. So I think this is a W. This is an overall W for the PvP scene. I think you can't just launch it like this though. And that's my fear, is that they're just gonna launch it. Because they think that Shy is fine. Even though we talked about it. Korea acknowledged it, we acknowledged it, the whole world acknowledged it. Shy is way too strong when it comes to PvP and PvE game modes. Shy is just too good. And they just nothing. Like that's bad. Additionally, we will continue to improve other content such as Red Battle Who, Node What, Conquest War, and War of the Roses based on your feedback. That's bad. Okay, so we took some steps in a positive direction in this patch so far. We've got nerfs to Succession Berserker. We've got a global release of very impactful content. And we do have some new game modes for Arena of Solaire, right? And like the direction that they're going to move in for AOS, some W in the Guild League front. That's a win, right? So some PvPers are still living in a burning house. Okay. I would say for the rest of the server, the PvEers, okay, and the progression players, we're turning the corner a little bit. Okay. They're probably feeling a lot better right now. Not all the way better, right? But this is a step in the right direction. This is some good. This earns some good faith. You know what I mean? The PvP players, I think they're still in a burning house, and I don't think that this is This is not going to stop the bleeding for the PvP players. I think this patch stops the bleeding for the rest of the players. The PvPers, no. Giving us this line right here, we will continue to improve content like RBF, Node War, Conquest War, and War of the Roses based on your feedback. No, you won't. We've given you feedback. We've given you all the feedback in the world. We've tried to help you fix the new system. We've tried to tell you to roll it back. We've given you suggestions. We've given you positive and negative feedback. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to change anything. Okay? So, Red Battlefield is dead. Okay? We gave you feedback for this too. Where's... Oh, they're at war. Red Battlefield. Wow. RBF is sure looking good. By golly gee whiz, guys. RBF is looking good. We will continue to change it based on your feedback. What a joke. What a complete joke. All right. Node Wars. Let's take a look at how Node Wars look. We'll continue to change it based on your feedback. The you will? Are we kidding? I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen this shit this bad. It just keeps getting worse, bro. It just keeps getting worse. Every day there's less guilds. Every single day I'm like, well, it can't get any worse than that, right? Like, Korea has like 3 or 4 active guilds. That's where we're headed. Who's Walmart? They're just looking for the great value PvE buffs. Okay. That's where they at. Alright. Alright. Conquest War? Bro, we've given feedback till we're blue in the face on Siege. Don't want to hear it. Okay? Don't want to hear it. War of the Roses? Have they even patched War of the Roses since it came back? They haven't changed anything. They haven't changed anything with War of the Roses since it came back. They just let it go. All of this shit hasn't been changed in forever. No, you continue? You never started. This is a slap in the face to PvPers right here. This is shitty. All of your PvPers are going to continue leaving the game en masse. The progression PvE players have at least stopped the bleeding, in my opinion. Changes for titles. Remember when the titles initially came out and they wanted you to get 150 kills to get a single title? Remember? Pepperidge Farm remembers. And then the UN podcast happened. And we were like, yeah, those got to be scaled back. And then they scaled them back. The UN podcast has more of an impact on the game than any other content that we make. It's like, it shouldn't have to be this way. But like, we give feedback, they don't listen to it. So if they, like, when it comes to PvP, the other stuff, we're getting the world release that we wanted, right? We got the Berserker nerf that we wanted, right? This is a win. These are W's. But like, PvPers are just, it's cooked, bro. It's still cooked. Okay, let's see. Okay, Guild League. Guild League is starting on the 28th of August, so 5 days from now, guys. Before regular inspection on Wednesday, November 13th. So we should be getting AOS back in November, if this is correct. Which is actually a lot better. That's good. That's good. Sure. Application time, Guild League rules, 7 to 10, 20 minutes. It's the same as before. Okay. There's 1 resurrection point. Okay, so yeah, really the only thing, guys, is that the rewards are buffed. Okay, so you're gonna get titles and then like guild funds now for being like the top guilds. And then your resurrection it's gonna force you to res after a while. Still Heidel, okay, good. Northern Heidel, okay, there's Navarin Steppe, that's the battle arena. Taftar Plain, sure. Wait, that's new. Wait, is that new? I don't think I ever played on Taftar. I never played on Taftar before. And this palace, this is the new one. This is for sure new. We've never seen this before. This is interesting. And I'll be honest with you, I'm glad it looks kind of basic. I don't like it when they just add a bunch of useless shit that you don't need. The steps are almost concerning. You almost just want it to be the plaza. The battlefield will be added after Land of the Morning Light Soul is added. Okay, whatever. Okay, sure. All right, so they added a bunch of new brackets after you get more points, so it's not just 1801 and up and you're fighting Cho Nation every match. I guess no one's fighting Cho Nation anymore, although Cho might still do Guild League. And they would win, just to be clear. Just to be 100% clear. Depending on the results of Guild League, the combat experience gained has been increased as follows. You can do Guild League at level 30? The fuck? Woo! Yay! Doesn't beat BR, I don't think. That might be true. I was talking in general. Black Rose has some crazy, like the top end of BR, really, really good. The thing that makes Black Rose weaker than Cho is not the fact that their top end players aren't good. It's the fact that the bottom end of Cho is way better than the bottom end of BR. Cho just has more depth. Right? It's literally just that simple. At least they've had until recently. Right? Okay, so okay, yeah, this is just the same as it was, sure, whatever. What's the title? What's the title? Oh my god, you get the title Guild Leaguer. It's garbage, dude. That's what a shit title that is. What the f are we doing? It's complete garbage, bro. What the f, man? You couldn't have made it some like Indominatus, you know what I mean? Like indestructible title, or like God tier. You know what I mean? I could come up with 100 titles off the top of my head that are better than Guild Leaguer. What the f is this? This took you like 2 seconds to come up with? This is garbage.
Pearl Abyss went all out on their new titles. Guild Leaguer.
What's the second place one? Wait, the second place gets the same title as first place? Bro, not only did y'all come up with a terrible title for first place, you then recycled it for second place? So it's not even unique? Are you mentally ill? Are you dysfunctional in some way? Do you have an abnormal amount of chromosomes that we don't know about, or what's going on? Because no one in their right mind thinks that this is a good idea. How hard is it to come up with a title that is different for first and second place?
Cheered Dex 100, forgot to translate it 100% right.
Bullshit. Yeah, bullshit. This is crazy. I can't believe it's the same title, and I can't believe it's terrible. That's a terrible. Nobody's gonna want to do that. Nobody cares. Plus, like, first, second place, we both have the same title, so it doesn't matter. Oh my god, they gave it to third place too. Dude. What are we doing?
I am looking forward to the new title, Node War Participant.
Yeah, Title for second place should be #1 loser. That would be a great title. That would be so good. No joke. People would use that shit and be proud of it. That shit would be cooked. That shit would be so good. So good. This is horrible. First, second, and third. We couldn't come up with a new title? What are we doing? Oh God, dude. What the fourth place. They get the yellow Guild Leaguer title. Same title. And if you're colorblind, it's the same color too. 11th through 20th. Are you serious? 4th through 10th and 11th through 20th. So everybody just gets a yellow title. Everybody is just getting the yellow Guild Leaguer title, guys. Literally just give it to everybody. Guys, we have exclusive titles. Yay, exclusive titles. Just give it to everyone. You get a title. You get a title. Everybody gets titles. And when everybody gets titles, no one does. If everybody has it, it doesn't make it special. This had so much potential. Make the rank 1 title God tier. Right? Make the rank 2 #1 loser. Make the rank 3 not the fight we agreed on. Okay? Like anything. Honest to God, you could make it anything. But you can't make them the same. If you make them the same, it doesn't make it unique. That takes away the purpose of the title. Like everybody wants that cool like title that they get, even if it's only until the next Guild League comes out. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Holy shit. Just illness. Oh, me. There's just no shot. The silver awards that can be earned through winning the red battlefield have increased. Before the change, 10 million. 50 million? No shot! Holy shit! That completely changes everything. Holy shit, guys! You're making 10 more million? You're making 4 more million? I'm sorry, for losing. Even the losers get 4 more million. Holy shit! How long are RBF matches, by the way? What's 150 mil an hour? Jesus. Maybe Huntler will be able to afford to use giant strats now. Maybe Neptune's will. Don't count Neppy out. He might be able to get a couple of them giant strats, the basic ones, not the immortals though. Not the that's too much. It's just too much money. It's too much so. Can't do it. Monster changes. Oh Jesus, bro. Okay. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, guys. Everything before the PvP changes, we're moving in the right direction. The PvP changes are. I'm glad that Berserker got nerfed. I'm glad that AOS is expanding its game modes. It still needs work, but it's that is a step positively, in my opinion. The Guild League rewards are a complete disaster, and we'll change it. The red battlefield is a slap in the face. It's a complete slap in the face. We will change it based on your feedback is a complete disaster. Slap in the face. The PvPers. This is bad. This part of the global app, this is really bad. The PvPers are just like, they just want the PvPers to leave. They just want you guys gone. Just stop playing the game. If all you like about BDO is PvP, you need to stop playing the game. This is just not getting any better. If you like PvE and progression, there is hope for you. Okay? I sincerely do think like that part of the patch notes is a huge W. Huge W. Okay, so I'm not trying to doom about the whole patch notes, but like the PvPers, from a PvPer, that's rough, bro. All right, let's see the PvEers. Monster changes. Today's patch brings improvements to the Dehkia Lantern monster zones that were updated last week. You mean... First, we've addressed common issues across 3 zones where adventurers felt inconvenienced or where the zones were being used in unintended ways. I'll be honest with you. You know the thing that pisses me off most with Dehkia? And I said this, I mental boomed on stream. I grind Dehkia Ash all the time. It's like my favorite grind zone. That's where I grind. You go 80 units away, they're supposed to unaggro. They don't unaggro, they kill you. It's the most frustrating. I mentally imploded on stream like a week or 2 ago about it. I was pissed, dude. Like, first, we've addressed some common issues across the monster zones that people felt inconvenienced or where the zones were used in unintended ways. See, that the only reason that came to mind is because that is in my brain. When they say this sentence, I'm like, bro, Ash Forest, bro. For instance, in the case of Olin's, adventurers had to manipulate damage output to obtain the left arm reward. Yep. Now, the first Olin's golem will not trigger the left arm attack, while subsequent golems will activate it immediately upon appearing, reducing this inconvenience. Whoa. Huh. So you don't even need to do the mechanic at Olin's, dude. I'm gonna be honest. It's so out of touch, dude. Part of what people loved so much about Olin's was the fact that you had to manipulate the damage. People like J-Kun loved doing that. Like, that's what they liked about Olin's. Like, that's what made it interesting and fun. Hey, guys. We made it easier for you to grind Olin's. There's no mechanic anymore. Just do damage. That's insane. In Ash Forest, we fixed the issues where monsters could chase players too far away. Saved! Saved! Completely saved! Game is huge! To the moon, boys! To the moon! Completely saved! Woo! We made it, boys! Holy shit! Best MMO on the market, hands down! All it took was me literally mental booming for like an hour about it on stream in front of the CMs. I literally mentally imploded on this. Like, you guys remember, right? I lost a crystal. I forget which crystal it was. It's like a Mac or something. And I lost it because I was sitting at 80 away. I was far enough away. I was pissed. I talked about it for like an hour. I was so mad. It like ruined my whole day. Because it's like not the first time it happened. It's like the 9th time it happened. And I recreated it like 4 times. I was like, guys, watch. It's just bullshit. And the mobs just chase you. It's annoying. Holy dude. This is a win. This is a hell. I bet most Olin's grinders, yes, this is a quality of life update, guys. That's what it's disguised as. But I think it takes away a lot of the nuance of Olin's that people like so much about the grind zone. That's kind of rough, to be honest. Additionally, for Dehkia 2 Tier 2 monster zones, the main drop item has been changed from the Deborek accessories to new trash loot such
Game
as artifacts
save.
and crystals.
Time to buy pearls, boys. No problem with the rest of the patch notes.
We're good. The potential revenue, including silver, has been adjusted to match the high-level adventurers these zones are intended for, and we will continue to enhance them based on the adventurers' growth stages. Please stop doing this. Please, please. This is the most low-effort, dog shit content I've ever seen. All right, what can we get him to give him to shut him up? Originally, Dehkia Tier 2 zones were designed to provide rewards through exclusive quests. However, we realized this could overly restrict gameplay freedom. Oh my god, they were gonna make Dehkia 2 a weekly thing. Or like dailies. Do you guys know the dailies that you forget to grab right before you start grinding every day? That's what this is what they're talking about. They're like, yeah, we were gonna make it like a daily oriented zone. Then we decided that that was too restrictive. Good. Therefore, we've added unique loot obtainable only in these zones instead of Berserker accessories and introduced powerful monsters with rest periods to reduce fatigue, allowing for a more balanced and enjoyable experience. That way you can just sit there with your hands off the keyboard for a while. Crescent Shrine, by the way, it's like killing normal crescents. It reminds me of killing crescents when I played in 2017. In 2018. Actually, 2018 is probably when it would have been. It literally reminds me of Crescent Shrine in 2018. That's how easy it is. The issue where the monsters move too far away from the altar in the original positions. The issue. Okay, that's nothing. Okay, so let's see what happened with Olin's here. The following Olin's, Dehkia 2 Olin's Valley Monster Zone has been improved. The title Void has been added to the Colossus of Olin. Colossus of Olin, which appeared... has been changed to not attack by slashing its left arm. The Colossus of Olin, which appears the second time with Dehkia's Lantern, has been improved to appear starting with an attack that slashes its left arm. The issues were some of the attack ranges of the Colossus of Olin were displayed wider than the actual range have been fixed. So if I'm reading this correctly, I'm fairly certain they're just removing the damage manipulation at Olin's, which is what people like a lot with Olin's. Dehkia Ash.
Blue, when do you think they will add it so that dummy training will also drop loot for us?
During the attack of Barnas, which appears during Dehkia 2 Ash Forest Monster Zone, the speed reduction debuff effect has been removed. So this is Barnas. This is a terrible translation. Okay, but that's a B. Okay. It's bad because the other mob at Ash Forest is the Volcrus. So like this could be theoretically either. The only mob that slows you at Ash Forest is the Barnas. So this is very clearly just supposed to be a B. And now it doesn't slow you anymore, which is good. The aggro pursuit range of the monsters at Dehkia 1 and 2 Ash Forest Monster Zone has been reduced by 50%. I'll believe that when I see it. I'll believe that when I see it, but this is a W. Item changes. The token of the encroached crescent moon, a trophy for the crescent moon temple. Dehkia's lantern hunting ground has been changed. Okay, nothing. This is nothing. This is literally none of this is worth a shit. Quest changes. Rulipe now suggests you go to Seoul. Sure, whatever. Soul questline changes. Background NPC effects and cutscenes. Total of 11 caves were discovered in Dongwei and Honghua, the land of the morning light. The caves are home to rare finds such as the prickly pear, platinum ore, and truffles. Why would you show pictures of them? What are we doing? Isn't your motto the adventure never stops? Make us go out and find the caves. Are you dumb? What the Oh, thank God, there's only 2. Okay, thank goodness. At least there's 2 of them shown. Okay, so they're gonna make you go find the other 9. Thank God. They shouldn't have shown any pictures. They should have just been like, yeah, we added some caves. Good luck. That should have been it. Nothing. Nothing. All of this is Land of the Morning Light Part 2 stuff. UI. When equipping equipment or clothing, including household tools, an effect that is displayed in the slot of the equipment has been added. What? I don't know what the that means. To provide a more intuitive experience of whether or not the life tool is equipped, nobody cares. No one cares. For new and returning adventurers, the following tutorial has been added. Beginning of an adventure, Balanos. Keyboard shortcut tutorial. First Poly in shambles. Still not the tutorials that people need. Okay, none of this matters. The clan system. was disabled. Yep. So they just removed clans. No one cares. No one used them. When the karma value is less than 0, the color change in the character name has been modified to make it easier to recognize. From a karma value of less than 0 to -1,000,000, the color in the character has been changed to gradual become red. From -1,000,000 onwards, displayed as red as before. We saw Blue Squadron go to jail. We want to make it more. We want to make it more clear that he had negative karma when he did so. And there's the bug fixes. All right, well, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. I think that they had me in the first half. I think that as far as PvE and progression goes, I think that people are probably going to be reasonably happy with this global lab patch. I think that those players are probably going to feel a lot better. I think that PvPers overall are definitely taking another L. Yeah. I think that PvPers in general are taking another L. I think that although this stops most of the bleeding, we will see. We have Seoul coming out on the 12th with the Guild League stuff. That is going to be really, really hype. That is going to be really, really hype. Beyond that, though, we're going to see what happens with the game.